We all want more in life. More money, more things, more status. We often disguise our motives under righteous causes, like doing it for our loved ones. What if the garden is green as it is? What if the chase for more won't make your garden any greener? Because if you can't see how green it is now, how can you make more of something you don't have? What if you reach your goals and look back and everything you wanted to improve is just gone? What was your work for? Is your garden actually greener than it was in the beginning? For years now, there has been a huge debate in the Assassin's Creed community. Which is the best AC game, Black Flag or the second game? And yes, it does include the entire Ezio trilogy for you petties out there. I even argued it with my friends, and still to this day I think AC2 takes the win, and it's the best game, and I will die on that hill. I do think Black Flag is the best game in the franchise overall though, but it's not really a game about being an assassin, it's a game about being a pirate. And after playing the new remake of Black Flag, I do think that Edward is the best protagonist though, because as a character, Edward is someone we can kind of relate to in real life. In comparison to other protagonists in the franchise, Edward is a simple man. His family didn't get publicly executed, and his mom didn't die by the Templars burning his home. His father didn't get assassinated by an assassin turned Templar, and whatever happened in Syndicate, I honestly can't remember. Edward just wants to live free and give himself and his wife a better life, with more status and ability. I think that we can feel and see what the others are going through, but not really understand it. I mean, most of us don't get to see our families executed, right? Right? And with Edward, we get it. Who doesn't want more from their life? To grow, to improve, to create something meaningful for oneself and his loved ones. We all do. But how much are we willing to pay for it? While playing the game, the only thing I could think about is, if you're not happy with what you have, you won't be happy when you get what you want. And I think that's exactly what Captain Kidd tried to tell Kenway.
Did you never think to join the King's Navy? Live an honest life? What's funny?
My wife said the same before I left.
Or does this wife have a name?
Caroline.
Pretty. You paid her no heed, of course.
What sort of life would I have laboring for the Navy or shearing sheep? I wanted more. The chance at a fortune. A decent life.
And what did she want? Your wife?
She just wanted us to be together. But she'll be glad when I return with pockets heavy with coin. And I can give her the life she deserves.
Your wife loved you poor. And you left her for the scant hope of getting rich. You go on now, Edward. I'll stay here a while. Contemplate the foolishness of men.
Edward shows us what happens when you only chase your goals without accepting and loving where you currently are. And by the time you look back and see, it might be too late. And you already lost it all.
Edward.
I'm sorry for your loss.
If I'd stayed in prison, they'd have taken him from me. He'd never be alive. Maybe this is God's way of saying I'm not fit to be a mother yet. Carrying on like I do. Cursing and drinking and fighting.
You are a fighter, aye. In prison, I heard stories of the infamous Anne Bonny and Mary Read taking on the King's Navy together. Just the pair of you.
It's all true. Anne would have won that day if Jack and his lads weren't passed out in the hold from drink. Edward. Everyone's gone, aren't they? Mary, Raccoon, Hatch, all the rest. I miss them so. Rough as they were. Do you feel that too? All empty inside?
I do. Devil curse me. I do.
Edward does get a little redemption arc in the end. He joins the assassins, he gets to meet his daughter that apparently his wife gave birth to, and he even marries again after his wife died, and has another son. Unfortunately, his son is up to some shit in the third game. If you know, you know. Edward had a wife that loved him as he is, A simple man, working in a farm, and she just wanted to live with him like that. She even lowered her status to live with him, but it wasn't enough for him. He wanted more from his life, which is fine, but the way I see it, he just didn't like where he was, and to escape it he created a noble cause for himself to go privateering. A better life for my wife, which is his main motive through the entire game. His wife loved him, she just wanted to be with him, but for him it wasn't enough. He used her as an excuse and it cost him his marriage. So he became a pirate, free to do as he wishes, in hopes to get riches and status so that he'll come back to his wife with all those possessions and give her the life he wanted. But that wasn't enough for him either. He wanted more riches, more power, more name. He wanted to be a noble while he had everything as a pirate. His own land, his own ship, his own crew, name, status. Everything you can ask for, really. We see it when he talks to Kid and the assassins for the first time. The only reason he's helping them is because they're looking for the observatory as well, and allegedly the observatory has the huge riches and gives you all the money in the world, which is not true, of course. At the end, he realizes that there is more to life than rum and gold. Not everything is about status. You can still want to improve your life while accepting what you have instead of just looking at what you don't. But he realizes that when he loses almost everything. His friends either killed or betrayed him, his goals are selfish and help only his pride and greed, and his ship and crew are almost taken away from him. Is it too late for redemption? Never.
Jesus, Eddie, what the hell happened here?
You happened here, Edward. The damage you caused 6 years ago has not been undone.
I'm not an easy man to call a friend, am I? Is that why you're here?
To fight beside a man so driven by personal gain and glory is a hard thing, Edward. And I have come to feel the assassins and their creed a more honorable course. Have I been unfair?
No. For years I've been rushing around taking whatever I fancied, not giving a tinker's curse for those I hurt. And yet here I am, with riches and a reputation, feeling no wiser than when I left home. Yet when I turn around, look at the course I've run. There's not a man or woman that I love left standing beside me.
But it's bittersweet. He discovers that all these actions had a cost. His wife. He gets a chance to get back to the life he wanted at the beginning, but with a letter that his wife died. She gave birth to his daughter before passing, which he didn't know about because he was too busy boarding ships. He becomes a noble, has a new wife and son, and joins the assassins, which gave him something other than himself to fight for. A creed, if you would. And that was a bad joke. Edward makes the best character because you don't see someone who goes through a super tragic events that happen only in video games. He just struggles through life. He runs away from accepting where he is and pays for it. He doesn't even want to join the assassins. He just stumbles into that conflict by sheer accident and joins them only when he realizes that the way he lives was selfish and meaningless. In the other games, you knew, okay, my guy is an assassin and is going to kill the big bad Templars because they fucked up his life and are dangerous to the world. Here is this random Edward guy that's just living his life as a pirate and struggles with his own ambition and pride. I think it's an inner conflict we can all see in our life, and it shows that change is always possible. This game is teaching us through Edward that the grass isn't always greener on the other side, and sometimes to make it greener, we need to be happy with how green it is now, and that there are things more important than one's pride. Be happy with what you have, not with what you don't. Improve on what you have because you have it, or the cost will be great, and once you see the price, it might be higher than you wanted it to be. If you won't be happy with what you have, you won't be happy with what you gain.
An exquisite piece, Captain Kenway. I could find buyers for it, should you wish to sell.
Some things hold more value than gold, silver, or rum. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, you told me. I fear I led you astray, my friend.